Crawford looked at 54. Do you think talk of him facing Canelo should stop?
That's ridiculous. That's why we have weight classes. Size does matter, and in most cases.
I have Terence win a decision.
A decision, keeping it on the outside?
All day long.
Well, you know who else is a great one? It's Crawford. The great ones know how to figure it out. The great ones know how to win. Right? That's right. Crawford, that's what I believe. He knows how to win.
As the buzz around a potential showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford continues to grow, many prominent experts have offered Terence valuable advice, cautioning him not to underestimate Canelo's explosive power in the ring. Unfazed, Terence Crawford has started prepping to face the Mexican King. During a recent Instagram Live, he called out Canelo, saying he's ready for any challenge, no matter how tough. Drawing a comparison to Roy Jones Jr., Crawford declared he's on a mission this year to prove himself and take on anyone doubting his skills.
I'm gonna start rapping, man, and everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah. Nah, I can't rap though, y'all. I always been the fighter. I play sports though. I'll play any sport.
In a bold statement aimed at Canelo, Terence Crawford made it clear he's not thinking about retirement. He's focused on taking down anyone in his path. Confident as ever, Bud reiterated his goal of cementing his legacy by defeating the sport's best. He also hinted that talks for the Canelo fight are progressing, promising fans they'll soon see who's the better boxer.
Yeah, I can't rap. That's what I'm saying. So I gotta stick to what I know. I beat people up.
Oh, God.
I beat people up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. At 12, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Canelo.
Terence Crawford has repeatedly stressed that this fight isn't just about advancing his career, it's about giving fans the showdown they've been waiting for. Calling it the biggest boxing event of this era, Crawford believes it will go down as one of the all-time great, despite any skepticism. He's confident this fight will deliver the excitement and satisfaction fans crave.
Well, I've been wanting to fight, you know. I feel as if that's a legacy fight. I feel as if, you know, this is the biggest fight in boxing today. I feel like this fight right here is like the last of the Mohicans. You know, we both coming in an era where Floyd Mayweather was #1 pound for pound, Showtime, and HBO era, that type of era. So I think this fight will be massive.
Terence Crawford acknowledged the size and power differences between him and Canelo, but made it clear he's not backing down from this rare opportunity. He emphasized the importance of this fight, calling it a clash of two top pound-for-pound champions. Crawford sees it as more than just a match. It's a battle for dominance to determine the true face of boxing for this generation.
You got two guys, top 3 pound for pound, going head-to-head with each other, and I understand, you know, Canelo is bigger than me and whatnot, but I'm up for the challenge.
Boxing analyst and former pro fighter Timothy Bradley Jr. defended the idea of this fight, calling it one the industry has been waiting for. Under fire for his comments, Bradley clarified that there's no valid excuse for Canelo or his team to back out, as the deal is nearly finalized. With Crawford ready and fans from both camps eagerly anticipating the showdown, Bradley believes it's time for this fight to happen.
I'm here to talk about Crawford Canelo real quick. Well, first of all, let me just tell you something about the fight to begin with. Canelo, don't run away from this. You already ran away from the Benavidez fight. All right, you don't care what people have to say about you anyway. You obviously don't care about what people say or what people think about you by not taking that fight. So why should you care about what people say about you for not taking the Crawford fight? Don't use that as an excuse. Make the fight, my man. Make the fight with Crawford. That's a fight that everybody wants to see you face.
Timothy Bradley vented his frustration over Canelo's repeated rejections and delays, calling it absurd that Canelo hasn't accepted the fight. He pointed out that it's a win-win situation. Canelo stands to earn a massive payday, while Terence Crawford gets the chance to fulfill his dream of fighting a fighter like Canelo and showcasing his skills to the world.
And it's going to give Crawford an opportunity to show you his greatness, show the entire world his greatness. Don't go running away from the fight now, Canelo. Don't run away from this fight. Take this fight. It's great money for you. Remember what you said? Easy fight, easy fight, easy fight. That's what you said. Easy fight.
Timothy Bradley didn't hold back, calling out critics who focus on the weight difference in the fight. He dismissed claims that Canelo could easily knock Crawford out, arguing they're ridiculous and out of touch. Bradley pointed out that Canelo hasn't been knocking out opponents for a while, even against fighters less skilled than Crawford. To suggest Canelo could drop a technical master like Crawford shows how little these critics understand the sport, according to Bradley.
Now, everyone keeps talking about the weight. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he gonna knock him out. When the hell was the last time Canelo knocked somebody out? Big, little, small. He ain't knocked nobody out. What was that? Ryder, was it? Was it Ryder? Did he even knock Ryder out? No. He didn't even knock him out. He ain't knocked no Ryder. He ain't knocked no Berlanga out. When was the last time Canelo Alvarez knocked anybody out? So y'all saying he ain't knocked the little Charlo out. He ain't knocked him out. So y'all can quit with that, talking about he gonna knock Crawford out. Come on, man. Stop it. Please stop it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Ain't that what the young folks say? Stop the cap. Yeah, stop it already.
Timothy Bradley compared Terence Crawford to Alexander Usyk, emphasizing that for fighters like them, weight isn't a key factor. With years of conditioning and skill, they know how to win against any opponent. Bradley believes Crawford will prove his doubters wrong on fight night, showcasing his skills and success in 4 weight classes.
That's how he beat him, right? And we always say, what, the great ones what? The great ones can do what? Yeah. I said Usyk is great. Absolutely. Usyk is great. I even said in the headline, in my headline, he's great. Fantastic. He's a great fighter. Absolutely. Well, you know who else is a great one? It's Crawford. The great ones know how to figure it out. Crawford, that's what I believe. He knows how to win. He's a great one. And I want him to get an opportunity to face Canelo Alvarez to show y'all suckers what time it is. I'm telling y'all. He got all the skill in the world to compete with Canelo Alvarez.
Based on Tim's analysis, it's clear that Terence Crawford is a naturally gifted fighter who's earned his place among the best of this generation. Known for his incredible ability to switch styles based on his opponent's strategies, Crawford is a master at outmaneuvering foes. Despite his smaller size, he can break down opponents mentally and physically, leaving them confused and vulnerable. This opens the door for Crawford to launch his relentless attacks, overwhelming them with a barrage of jabs and hooks. Kevin Johnson, a well-known pro fighter, recalled his experience with Terence Crawford, describing the sense of dread you feel before even stepping into the ring with him. Johnson explained that no matter what you bring to the fight, Crawford can counter it all with his exceptional skills and ability to switch stances seamlessly. This adaptability is a result of years spent facing a wide variety of opponents, making him a formidable and unpredictable force in the ring. Kevin Johnson believes Terence Crawford has a strong chance of defeating Canelo due to his extraordinary skill set. Johnson feels they fail to fully appreciate his ability to adjust and adapt to any opponent. Having observed Crawford's fights from every angle, Johnson is confident that Bud will not only withstand Canelo's attacks, but might even come out on top if he sticks to his usual tactics and strategies. Former world champion and coach Buddy McGirt believes Terence Crawford has a strong chance of winning the fight, likely by decision rather than knockout, despite what the general public thinks. McGirt acknowledged that the fight will be tough, especially in the early rounds. However, if Crawford sticks to his usual strategy of switching between stances, McGirt is confident he'll be able to outmaneuver Canelo Alvarez, as no one has been able to withstand Crawford's confusing attacks so far.
Terence Crawford winning a decision? Do you have Canelo Alvarez KO? What?
I have Terence winning a decision.
Easy work?
Now, it's not going to be easy now. I think it's going to be a chess match early. First 4 or 5 rounds are going to be a chess match. But I tell everybody, once Terence Crawford stays in the southpaw stance for 2 or 3 straight rounds, he got your number. He got you. If he's switching back and forth, he's trying to figure you out. But once he stays in that southpaw stance for 2 or 3 straight rounds, he got you.
Buddy McGirt didn't underestimate Canelo Alvarez, acknowledging that his size advantage and extensive experience fighting top-level opponents make him a dangerous and skilled fighter. McGirt emphasized that Canelo's ability to analyze his opponents will make this fight far from easy. Canelo's talent in reading his opponent's moves, especially in the early rounds, will undoubtedly pose a serious challenge for Crawford.
But it's going to definitely be a chess match because, listen, man, Canelo, I got to give it to him, man. He can fight, man.
Sure.
Canelo can fight. I got to give it to him, man. You know, he can fight, and he's very smart. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart.
Buddy McGirt stressed a crucial point about weight, highlighting that if Terence Crawford isn't careful, it could be his downfall in the fight. Given Crawford's career stage and age, McGirt believes making the jump above 168 pounds could be tough and draining for him.
If they fought at 68, I don't think Crawford should come in at 68. I mean, come in under 68, because if you come in at 68, right?
Yep.
By fight night, you're over 175 pounds. Can your body carry that for 12 rounds against a naturally bigger man? If he comes in, comes in 68, just say for instance, fight night he's 75. That's almost 30 pounds more than his normal weight.
Oh.
Yeah, his best weight's 147. So that's 28 more pounds that you got to carry for 12 rounds against a naturally bigger man.
Bernard Hopkins, a Hall of Famer and former champion, expressed his strong opposition to the idea of Terence Crawford taking on Canelo Alvarez, calling it absurd. Hopkins argued that it's unrealistic for any fighter, regardless of skill, to make such an abrupt weight jump. He stressed that the purpose of weight classes is to maintain fairness and protect fighters from harm, ensuring that they compete within safe and reasonable boundaries. Hopkins believes this fundamental principle is being overlooked in the discussion surrounding the fight.
Crawford looked at 54. Do you think talk of him facing Canelo should stop?
That's ridiculous. That's why we have weight classes. Size does matter. And in most cases, we get those moments in history where size didn't matter, but that's why it's history. But most of the time, it's the right call.
Bernard Hopkins advised Terence Crawford to stay at 154 pounds and face top contenders there. Given his performance last year, Hopkins believes Crawford should establish himself in that weight class before taking on a fighter like Canelo.
I think he got a lot of fish to fry underneath where he's comfortable. Don't put yourself at a disadvantage, put yourself at an advantage. It's only fair.
What do you think about the potential fight between these two top fighters? Will Canelo's size and power give him the edge? Or will Crawford's superior skills lead him to victory? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.